Hey there, everyone. This is DavidPH plays Factorio, and we have very nearly we have plastic, which is good. Plastic is good. I'm just gonna go right back to researching that zero capacity. But right, I don't need to go anywhere. I just need to make. You can use the big electric poles, but this actually is it's close enough that I don't really care about doing that. So I'm just going to make a whole bunch of mediums. Yeah, diagonally they do kind of. There we go. Medium, and I'll probably just be using medium electric poles for just everything going forward. Oh wait, I didn't want to do that. You just go right there. I'll plunk you there, and then just hook you up like that. All right, and there you have it. There you have it. Making oil products, petroleum, plastic. It's amazing, and also solid fuel, which is fuel. You know, you can just use it anywhere that you need fuel. So one option would indeed be to start burning it in our boilers, which is totally legit. But for right now, I'm actually just going to stick it. Oh, I don't have any steel. I guess I'll stick it in a wooden chest. It just makes one at a time, right? Yeah. So I shouldn't need more than a regular. Of course, the power doesn't reach right there. Of course not. Why would it? There we go. Nope, definitely need a faster there. That's fine. Well, actually, I don't know. I mean, obviously, it's kind of overloaded with having all the backed up. Oh, oops, I disconnected those. Haha, funny joke. There we go. Oh, good job. Lean down the C key. That was. Well, I guess that's a good opportunity to start making repair packs. Be prepared for the inevitable biter attacks. Which, speaking of which, biter nests have been discovered. Small ones. I mean, if I made a, oh, I should actually make one of those. Another thing about one of the submachine guns. It's just so much better than the pistol. More range, more speed. It's just better. More gooder. You know, just in case, right? Just in case. All right, just gonna take those. And then I'm going to remember what it is that I want to do with those. I mean, other than obviously making advanced circuits. Oh yeah, that's right. You can barrel anything now. Anything. Oh, so good, so good. Here, have some coal. I could have put solid fuel in that actually. That would have been a good idea eventually to start doing that, but. Since obviously I'm demonstrating that I do need coal as an ingredient to recipes, just using it all for power generation isn't the best idea long term. Although, I mean, it's not as though I'm hurting on coal right now. So, in the short term, not a big deal. I guess the answer to what I need to do is I need to set up for blue science. Which, oh, it directly takes advanced circuits. Okay, that's different. Right, they've changed the recipe for blue science. It takes assembling machines, engine units, and advanced circuits. That's actually pretty cheap. And it takes 12 seconds, right? Right, so that means I want 12 of those. Oh, I have copper again. Huh. So I made, oh, I don't have iron. Alright, there we go. And, oh. There we go. Yeah, so I'll just have a line of those. They'll feed a belt going down and around. Actually, let's Let's see, they'll be on the outside of that track, so that's fine. That's fine. Media products, blue science. So that's 3 inputs. Right, so that's 3 inputs. Right, so I'm going to need gonna need two belts. Right, so one of those is gonna be double-sided and the other one will just be single-sided. And right. Insert engine units. Alright, so what does it take to make engine units? Oh, I wouldn't know because I can't. I don't have the technology to make them. Okay, well, let's focus on the assembling machine. Oh, God. Automating assembly machine production is, of course, it's a good idea, honestly. It's not something you should really wait for science to do. I mean, automation is obviously always nice, so you should always do that. But let's see. We have blue science. So electronic circuits, iron gear wheels, iron plates. Alright, so all 3 of those do require... it takes... Oh, right. Sorry. Does take... let's see. I was only thinking about how many of these I'm going to need. How many factories producing these I'm going to need. Because... well, it only takes 1, so that's... So, given I'm making 1 science per second, that means I need 1 assembly machine per second, which means I need 5 iron gear wheels per second, so that requires... that should require 3 factories, so 2.5 factories, because it will produce... No, hold on. The crafting... Oh, right. Right. Crafting speed is below 1, so that means it takes longer to execute the recipe. This is exciting. Sorry, I do need to start that research going. I guess I'm just not going to worry about it right now. So... Right, I'm just going to need tons of assembling machines, aren't I? 6. Yes, that's a good point that I didn't really think about. Doesn't actually matter. I mean, I could actually just double-side it by coming here and joining up, but... yeah, I have... But, you know what, I'm just going to take those. I'm just going to finish it with the red belt. Yes! It means they'll go faster in that section, but it doesn't really matter. And that's fine. It's not going to worry about that. I guess the other option would actually be to come down around here, join up on that side. It'd be kind of interesting, but doesn't matter right now, so I'm not going to worry about it. Just seems to be something I say a lot. It's like, oh, I'm just not going to worry about that. That'll be fine. What's more important is setting up is that I need more iron to make more assembling machines. This does start getting a bit complicated. Because... Alright, so let's just plunk some factories down. So let's say that let's say I just make those right there, right? So I could make iron gear wheels there, and oh, right. I could make iron gear wheels there, electronic circuits there, have a iron line coming up here, and that feeds into all 3 of those. And then have... Right, that's what the other... Right, and then have copper wire being produced there, which would... No, which could actually just be like that. That would be fine. Actually, I would probably want that to be more like right. Literally can't put that close because I need to run the belt there. So I put it like right there. Do a long-handed inserter. For the copper wire. Actually, that's a good point. That might not be fast enough because I need fast inserter for doing the copper wire. Oh my. Oh my. All right. But anyway, yeah, so I could do that and have the electronic circuits being made here, the iron gear wheels made here, feed into that like that, make the copper wire there, and there you go, making assembly machines. And that's fine, actually. He says, immediately realizing that because this is here, it would actually not be able to. Yeah, so that needs to actually be somewhere else. It needs to be further away. At least one further away, and then I could have the belt come around. Or something. Actually, I'll probably have it come around like that. Yeah, that actually would work out good. It is the copper that's the copper wire that's bothering me. So I'm actually going to do that here, so that I can bring copper line. Basically just like that. Do like that. I mean, obviously, I can copy. I can copy in from that distance. Good. And then all right, that's production for the assembly machine. And then totally necessary red belt. Basically, once I get red belt, I just stop using any other belt entirely. Just it's not worth it. It's not worth trying to carry around both red and yellow belt, right? Blue belt being considerably more expensive can be more worthwhile to try to conserve it, but red belt is pretty cheap, really. Essentially, as a case of by the time you can make it, yeah. Let's see. And then I'm reminded that I don't have any iron left to make more inserters. Aside from that, though, all right. So the other ingredient, though, I can sort of plan this. Oh no, wait. Oh, right, yeah, so that's the assembly machines. The engine units, oh, right, which I'm going to need tech for, but I can actually go quickly try and find that in the engines. Our steel plates, iron gear wheels, and pipes. All right, so that's basically just iron and iron steel inputs, so that would be fine. But that does mean I need steel, so thus the question arises. Do I bust steel? And the answer is yes, I bust steel. You can try and produce steel locally, but if you try and do that without having electric furnaces, it becomes a logistics issue of having to bring fuel to your furnaces, and it's just not good. Plus, you do need, a fair amount of iron, fair amount of steel rather, so it's not terrible. So let's see, that's three things. No, sorry, two things. 3 resources, but 2. All right, so that's a 3 factory setup. Right, I can't actually make I can't set the engine production yet, but I can set the other 2 things. Go. Yes, I know, yes, it will be slower going through that, but I don't think I need the extra throughput of the red belt. Again, I just start using just red belt because it's convenient. And I can replace the yellow splitters with red splitters later. But it's really not that important since I'm just doing the sort of planning this out. So I'll produce that, and then the advanced, not that key, sorry, the advanced circuits, which require electronic circuits, their own copper cables, and plastic bars. Plastic bars, gosh, I actually, I could produce plastic bars locally. That'd be interesting. Do I have any? I don't have any of the chemical plants left. No, I don't have any steel left either. Oh, I'm not automatically making steel, so that's actually a real nuisance. Actually grab a whole bunch of iron here. Gonna set some steel production over my little smelting area here. There we go. Yeah, I think I will. I think I'll pipe the petroleum gas up here and make this plastic locally, which will mean that, although that does mean bringing coal up, but I can bring coal up, that's not too bad. I don't think I'm going to specifically bus coal per se, but other than that, circuits, plastic bars, and copper cables. So that is 3 inputs, though. Alright, so if I did want to produce copper cables, plastic locally, I'm gonna produce copper cables locally. In fact, right. Oh, right. Yeah, I actually just need another assembly machine. Make those. So researching that. Then I'll make copper cables there. I'm just right now. I haven't tried to do the math on it, but I'm pretty sure. I don't need fast inserters for all of these, but also a case of I just don't. Oh, right. You actually need to be moved up because I need to insert you onto a belt, and you. I'll just do a long-handed inserter for you. Oh, I already have long-handed inserter. That's fine. Right. So to insert onto this, the near side of the belts. Those, and then that actually puts you on the wrong belt. Interesting. Huh. How interesting. Oh, well, actually, what I could do is do that. Yes, that will require also doing that. Might as well make that a nice big gap like that. Alright, so now that'll feed onto that belt, which is actually too far away. Fine. I will do this then. There. Now I can set you to be a engine unit production. Oh right, yes, I need steel to come up here, and and I don't actually need iron, so I don't need to do. I'll just need to put a break in here. I can bust the steel right here and then just feed it into there, and that'll just work out just fine. So this is gonna be iron, and I do need iron over here, right? So let's bring that all the way over here. Another break for you. I guess for the copper, I'll dip it in. I mean, I could do a splitter and do that, but I can just bring that around. Oh right, so that's going to mean that I'm going to have copper. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. But yeah, so that's going to be... So I guess I will have steel running up here, so I'll do a long-hand inserter to pull the steel. There we go. That will be just fine. There we go. And yeah, I'm going to do the steel lane over there on that side. Actually, just need you to be like that. That'll be fine. Oh, right. I should actually set you up as being as actually being copper cable. Sorry, I had a moment there where I thought I might have screwed this up, but I didn't. Let's actually set up all of the... do I need iron? Yes, I do need. I need directly iron plate for you. I need directly iron plate for you, and for you. Not for you. Don't think for you. Oh, but I need the copper for you. And for you, I guess either way, I'm going to need to... Huh, interesting. For you, either way, I'm going to need to have a belt bringing in the plastic. But that's been 20 minutes, so I'm going to call it here. It's been DavidPH Plays Factorio. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you all next time.